Is Hollywood truly cooked? I'm here to talk about the elephant in the room today. That is AI, specifically this new AI generative tool coming out called Seedance 2.0 that I think is going to be available in Hicksville if they don't ban it. If you haven't seen the generations from Seedance 2.0, and one went viral with Brad Pitt fighting Tom Cruise, and it looks like a damn movie. I mean, like, it's really, really good, you know? And then I went down this rabbit hole to Seedance, yo, and they got like Thanos fighting Wolverine, and Hugh Jackman face looks exactly like Hugh Jackman face. What is going on? This is the best AI generation I have ever seen. No, I work for AI. I used to be a CG artist, right? I got fired. You know why? Because my company invested billions of dollars in AI and got rid of real people. Do I feel some type of way about it? Honestly, a little bit though, but like, as a film storyteller, like, that didn't have the resources, you know, to make these big blockbuster movies. I don't have the budget to, like, you know, make Avatar and things like that. But like, in my home, for around $1 or $2, I can make an avatar go viral. And that's exactly what I did. I've been using clean motion control, which that basically is, I find an image online, and then I'll take it into something like Nano Banana, manipulate it a little bit, put a gold chain. I put a gold chain on Caesar. I was rapping. And then I use my Osmo Pocket 3. I record my performance and I do it, and I, you know, basically place it onto that avatar, and it does exactly my movements. It's my movements. You know, I'm using an image and I'm using AI to create it, but that's actually my performance.
Woo-hoo! Q, you ain't never seen no vampire as cool as us. They said we like Dust Till Dawn, but where they goddamn statues at? I'll wait. Oh, you ain't got none. We'll be showing up to the Oscars, as long as you let us in now. And I did stick my tongue in her cooter cat.
So that causes the deeper question. Is AI wrong? You know, is it AI slop? I'm truly having fun with it. And I just, you know, when I do skits, I have to do it here all by myself. I don't have no big budget crew. I don't have any cranes, or I got drones and things like that, like the small stuff, but I don't have a big crew, you know what I'm saying, to make my dreams come to fruition. So like with AI, I could be anywhere, I could do anything. And with the advancement of Seedance 2.0, I have seen Bruce Lee fight Godzilla, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it looked real. I seen Hugh Jackman fight Thanos, and it looked exactly like Hugh Jackman. It's taken, and with the camera cuts, you know, and the movement. That was always a big theme with AI, the actual fight movement, the physics, you know, within each other. Now they have physics with fight motion, and I'm like kind of blown away by that. Like, how the hell do they do it? And Disney put a cease and desist on Seedance 2.0 because they're using Deadpool. I seen John Wick fight Captain America. There's so many, and they're good. You know what I'm saying? They almost have their voices too. They're using their likenesses and things like that. It looks great though, but like, Disney ain't having it, because now it's to the point that it's looking too real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it used to be like, it take 100 artists to do these things, just this sequence. You can think of Captain America, Winter Soldier, along with the practical, along with the real fighting. It takes like hundreds and hundreds of people to do that. Now people can just do that in their living room for a couple credits, for a couple dollars. They can create a generation. Maybe it come out straight right off the bat. Maybe it take 3 or 4, and they stitch them together in like Premiere or After Effects and make a small film. People are making small films. People are just taking their ideas, everything they wanted to see, and just creating in AI. And how do I feel about it? Is it art? Yeah, I think it is, you know what I'm saying? Because it actually is coming from human beings. It's not like you're sitting down, and it's coming from a CG artist. I got a lot of CG friends that feel a certain way about, you know, how AI is used and how it's not really art. I feel you on that one, you know, but when you were doing 3D, how do you think the 2D artists felt about people doing 3D, you know? You took their jobs, right? It was just the next evolution up. as it working in 3D, you know, you learn all these skills, right? Like learn Maya. Okay, I learned Maya. You know what I'm saying? Tight. Okay, learn After Effects and learn Python scripting. Okay, I'm learning that. That's tight. That's tight. Learn Unreal Engine 5.0. Yeah, sure. I'm into it. You know what I'm saying? And they're very powerful tools, and you have very specific things that you can do in those programs that AI not yet cannot do. You know, you got very specific control. I would take a movie like, all right, Tangled by Disney. How they make this whole hair physics, you know what I'm saying, the twirl, and it can be, you know, frizzy or whatever. Anytime it wants, it's sliders that can do that, you know what I'm saying? They make this whole development pipeline that can do that. But now AI can create something that looks almost as good. Maybe not better yet, but almost as good. And to a 9-year-old kid watching an anime, they don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's good enough. You know what I'm saying? That's good enough. Right now, there hasn't been any really full AI movies. I mean, like if you watch the Super Bowl, AI was all over that thing. There hasn't been any full movies, but I definitely see it coming through soon. Darren Aronofsky made a short with AI, and you know what I'm saying? I thought it was all right, but like the shit that I'm seeing Seedance 2 come out with is unbelievable. And that comes out, it's every month. It's like a new AI system is coming out. I was excited for, like I said, clean motion control, VO3. Everybody was the heads over heels for Sora. When Sora came out, oh, you got Tupac and Mr. Rogers, Tupac and Nirvana. And I never really messed with Sora too much because Sora is just like a remix. You get something, you know what I'm saying, like you already have this palette and then you just kind of remix it into your own thing. So you don't really have complete creative control. So anybody can just get in there like, yeah, put me in here and make me a spy and jumping over buildings. That's cool though. But now, like with Seedance 2.0, you're able to input footage. So like say you had the coldest kung fu fight ever that you knew way back in the day, the Deadly 5 Venoms, right? And you really love this sequence of this fight scene. You can take that fight scene and have, I'm looking over here on my DVD collection, say you had Adonis Creed versus Spider-Man, and it will play it out, and the computer will figure out the angles that it needs to do and things like that. The Brad Pitt one and Tom Cruise, I only heard it use 2 prompts to make that entire thing, and the thing went insanely viral. That's what I'm saying. AI is changing the game. It's changing how we view things, and it's changing how we make things. Even as, you know what I'm saying, coming from a CG artist from way back when I had to steal programs, AI is now able to just do it like that. And you kids don't even know how good you have it. Yeah, me turning 50 this year, I remember when I used to have my toys and I had a camcorder and I had to pause and I had to, you know, make the toy moves like this and like this. That's called stop motion animation. And I was doing that because that's the only way I knew how to make things move on camera. Now you can just type in and do anything you want. You have Spider-Man versus the Hulk. The possibilities are endless. I seen Bruce Lee fighting Godzilla, son. I'm just like, man, it looked like the damn movie. Like 3 years ago when we had Will Smith eating that spaghetti. Now that's the test. Now how can we make Will Smith eat spaghetti better, bro? And Seedance got it on lock, bro. Seedance is not available here in the United States right now. I think it's in China right now, and I think it's only limited, you know, access to it. But like I hear it's coming to America on, don't quote me on this, like February 24th or 27th. And like if that comes to Hicksville, bro, I'm in it. I just want to see what it do, bro. You know what I'm saying? They make anime, they look like anime. If you want to make your own Dragon Ball Z, you can make your own Dragon Ball Z off of prompts and off of whatever, bro. It's insane. The level that it's getting insane. And this is right now, 2026. 2029, I don't know what it's gonna look like, bro. They get better every month. The more data that you feed this program, the better that it gets. You know, is it scary? Is it scary? It's gonna take our jobs. Yes, it's already taking jobs. It took my job, took my 6-figure job, bro. You know what I'm saying? because they invested in AI, not because of the visuals. They invested in AI with, you know, like the ChatGPT thing with marketing and strategy and how to make more money and how to cut this thing that way. So this big conglomerate company, yeah, took my job. Like I can be old for like, oh, that's not my art, you know what I'm saying? That's not my way, and I get it, you know what I'm saying? You spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on school, and then your school is going like that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's replacing with the AI. You can't even go on LinkedIn because it's ruled by AI, and the AI filters. It's just like, well, you got to make your resume to filter the AI thing, and then like, why can't I just go off my skills and ability? It just doesn't work like that anymore. Times are changing. We're in a time now where Skynet has won, bro. You remember in Terminator 3, we went down in the bunker and then Skynet just took over and shit? So I hate to say it though, but that's what's going on now. Who would have thought we would have had real C3POs in 2026? Because ChatGPT is C3PO, bro. You ask anything. Yesterday my dishwasher was broke. It had some kind of weird code. I asked ChatGPT, what the fuck is this weird code? And how could I fix it? It told me how to fix it. Just like that. It's like Google, but like, you know, Google got a bunch of stuff. Oh, YouTube got a guy trying to fix some shit, but like ChatGPT is like, no, this is your problem right here. This is how you fix it. How to market, how to do things like that. It's just getting easier for humans to create things and how to structure things because of AI now. AI is here. And I hate to say it, bro, it is here to stay. I see regulations being brought across with using likenesses of people in Disney products and superheroes like that because it looks just like the movie. And they can't even really get paid. If you make a fucking Deadpool or Avengers movie, Doctor Doom, better than the actual movie, it's trouble, bro. Yo, I seen a fan film of Anakin Skywalker hours after he became, you know what I'm saying, Darth Vader, bro. And they go into the surgery of Darth Vader. They open him up. They open up his esophagus and put the thing in. And the Emperor said, like, it's not to be, you know, cool. He needs to remind him of his pain so he can be pissed off all the time. It's some of the best Star Wars shit I have seen, period, in a long time. Since the old trilogy, you know what I'm saying? I was like, that's what y'all should do, you know what I'm saying? And somebody just made that in their basement for probably, I don't know, maybe $50 worth of credits, and the shit was cold, you know what I'm saying? At the end, it get a little fan fictiony, but like the parts of Darth Vader, that shit was cold. It looked like the movie. It looked like Hayden Christensen, you know what I'm saying, turning to Darth Vader, the burns and the shit. It was like rated R and gory and shit. Like, that's fucking dope. All I'm saying, bro, AI is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. And 3 years from now, we not gonna, let alone 3 years. What about 10 years from now, bro? What is it gonna be? They're gonna start making movies with this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we always gonna, us filmmakers, always gonna love real practical lighting. Even as a CG artist, I come from a practical effect field, so I like special makeup effects. I always appreciate like the American Werewolf in London, you know, deep dark Tom Savini's special effects. I always, that's my love. That's where I come from. But I still had love for Harryhausen with his stop motion animation as well. And with this new era, do I turn my back on it? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that ain't it. But no, bro, this shit is changing. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you. And I, as a filmmaker, as a storyteller, I want to be part of this wave. I want to see what it can do. Maybe it's all AI slop. I don't know. But I'm willing to test it to see what it does. I'm going on a rant about AI. I'm like seriously asking, what do you guys think about these AI generations from Sword to VO3 to now Seedance 2.1 motion control as I use? And I use a bunch more because I go to Hicksfield because Hicksfield has them all. If you want to use Nana Banana, VO3, Seedance is coming, Cling, all that shit's on there, and I can use it at my discretion. I can use IMAX cameras, I can use Red cameras. It's dope, you know what I'm saying? And tell a story. So I honestly want to know what y'all think about this AI creation. It's a slop. I know I'm gonna get some feedback, you know what I'm saying, in the comments below. Let's talk about it because I think it's something we really do need to talk about. AI and how it's integrated into our society now. Let's talk about ChatGPT, y'all. Let's get it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. I went in on AI. I just had to give some of my thoughts across on how I felt, and I definitely want to hear how you guys felt. Of course, if you liked the video, go ahead and hit me the thumbs up, and if you really like this content, consider subscribing to the Q Review family. And Watch those prompts and don't just stare at it, eat it. Peace.